So first up, if you are not familiar with this move, let's go over it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start your knees and toes pointed in like so. All we're going to do is we're going to pivot over our toe to the right as we bring over our heel. So notice now how my knees and toes are pointed out and I'm making a right side up V if I look down at my feet. Now let's go back to the starting position by pivoting on our toe and heel. So our left toe, right heel, and coming back to center. So we start here, knees and toes in, and I'm going to come up, left toe, right heel as I pivot over. And then I just come back. And then same thing on the other side, except I go on my left heel and my right toe. Hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha. Again, knees and toes in, pivot this way, come back. Pivot this way, come back. Pivot this way, come back. Knees and toes out, knees and toes in. Knees and toes out, knees and toes in. So each time I'm switching directions, I'm switching where my weight is on each foot, right? So when I'm going to the right, my weight on my right foot is on its heel. But when I come over to the left, my weight is on its toe. So if it's just my right foot goes like this, 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 this. And my left foot goes like this. Out, in, out, in. And if it makes it easier when you're practicing, don't worry so much about which is in the air and just practice going like this, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Ha, 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 ha. This may feel really clunky at first if you've never done this move, but I promise it's going to start to feel like muscle memory the more you practice it. So just keep practicing it, and just keep doing ha, 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 ha. Now let's try it together. A little refresher for everybody. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and. Okay, so this is and this is 1, 2. Cool. So let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Really keep drilling that. Pause the video here and get it locked in before moving on to our next variations. Variation number 1 is going to be a hop V-step. Our first variation, we're just kind of like sliding and pivoting into position, right? It's kind of very swing dancey. Our hop variation, we're gonna actually lift up our feet, jump a little bit to hop into position. So I'm jumping off my toe and my heel to jump back and jumping off my toes to get into position. Ha, ha, ha. Jump and jump and jump and jump and jump and jump. So my weight is in my toes here so that I can easily ha to the other side. And then I push off with my toe and my heel to jump back. Jump and jump and jump and jump. I also really like to, with this movement in all variations, to really use my shoulders. So when I'm going over to the right, my shoulder kind of comes over. I kind of twist over. And same to the left, I twist over. So from the back, that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, so really think about opening up your hips to each direction. Ha, 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 ha. Let's try that together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just a little bit more bouncy, a little bit more fun, but this one's fun too, you know? They both have a time and place, I feel. I do kind of like the hoppy one sometimes more, but I won't lie, it's more tiring. Our next variation is going to be similar to the jumping one we just did, but we're actually going to be kind of like picking up one of our feet as we do it. So rather than being here, I'm going to be here. My right foot is up, and I'm going to jump into that position with this leg and step this foot down. And then when I come back, this foot's going to land, and I'm going to pick this foot up. So then it's jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch. So from the back here, pick up one of your feet. I'm picking up my right, and we jump into that V. And then when I switch legs, coming back in. So again, same position, my knees and toes are in, but my other foot's just in the air. And then I jump. And then come back, jump. And then come back, jump. 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 I think it might be a Miami step move, honestly. It reminds me of the V-step. It's very similar to me. So that's why I'm teaching it here today. So again, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3. From the back, let's try it together. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving on to the next variation is going to be our travel V-step. So all we're doing is we're keeping our feet flat on the floor the whole time and just moving as many times as we want one way, and then keep inching back the other way. Ha, ha, ha. All we're doing, starting with our knees and toes in, we're going to go to the right, picking up my heel of my left foot, toe of my right foot, and pivoting over. Then I pivot on the other, and switch. Switch weight, pivot. Switch weight, pivot. Switch weight, pivot. Back the other way. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 and back, and ha, 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 he, ha, he, ha. Let's practice that together. Let's go 4 one way and 4 back the other way. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Together, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work, guys. That one may feel easy, may feel hard. It's definitely not easy on the feet. I can tell you that. I can feel whatever muscles are on the top of my feet, they're doing their thing. The reason I wanted to teach you that one is because it's going to play into our next variation, which has been one of my favorites as of late. I actually learned it from Sterling, from her choreo, which is on the shufflevault.com, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Basically, you're just doing a travel V-step, but once you reach a certain point, you kind of anchor one foot into the ground, and then you just kind of keep doing that heel toe movement in, ha, and then you come back to a regular traveling V-step, anchor, not moving this foot anymore, like not traveling anyways, and then just keep traveling with this one. Ha, 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 and then come back. I do the pattern a little bit different every time, just kind of based off what I'm feeling. But let me teach you one way to do it. Starting in our upside down V position, knees and toes in, shoulder width apart, we're going to do 1 travel V-step, and then 1 more, and then we're going to do 1 more, but as we do that, I'm going to put my heel up and kind of anchor my toe down. And that kind of signals that I'm keeping that foot there. I'm not moving it, not traveling it anymore. But I am going to keep doing this, just in place. So then I go heel, toe, and then I can come back in. Heel, toe, heel. And then I can kind of go back to that regular traveling V-step. On the other side, it might be like 1 travel, ha, he. I find that I always kind of anchor my foot when my heels come in. Like at this position is when I start to anchor my foot. And then I can go heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, down. So again, heel, toe, anchor. Heel, toe, back in, back down. So let's practice a combo. So it's going to be 1 and 2. So 1 travel, and then anchor. And then we're going to go out 1, 3, 4, and then back in, 5, 6, drop our feet down, 7, 8. That's only going to be 4 counts. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so I'm doing 1 travel, 1 and. I anchor on 2, and then I go and out 1, and then back in for the same amount, and then come back down. So let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and anchor and out and in, down. Okay, I know that that's a lot if you're just learning this move. It's a lot of heels, toes in. When do I put my toe down? But again, practicing it and drilling it into muscle memory, and you won't even have to think about this anymore, I promise. So let's do it again. Slow. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. Okay, let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. So let's practice it on the other side now. So what we're going to do is it's going to be 1 and 2, anchor, and 3 and 4, and. Drop it down. Let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. Little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. Nice. Now we can do this back and forth. We can add those two combos together and just keep going back and forth. Go anchor to the one side, then anchor to the other side. Ha 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 ha. So let's try that, okay? Same combo that we did, just going back and forth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and. Let's try it slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and. Ha! Whew! Ankles should be burning. Top of the feet, burning. Let's try it a little bit faster, just doing 1 each way, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. Whew. Now, again, that's just one way you can do that. You don't have to do exactly that combo, exactly that pattern. Like I said, I find mine changes every time I do it. In fact, when I was trying to come up with a combo to teach this, I was like, wait, how many do I do on one side and then the other? Like, sometimes I'll do like 3, 5, I don't know. So just do what feels right. Listen to the music, feel it, and kind of vibe it out. One more tip that I have is, like I said, this move is swaggy. So kind of like lean into it, you know, like ha, 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 la, 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 you know, like kind of bop with it. Like I like to kind of like get low a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the choreo from Sterling, she like does a hair flip when she's doing it, which I could not make my head and my feet do that together. That was like one of these, you know. It was really cute, so something to check out. And then from there you can have a shit ton of fun with like playing around with all the different variations of the V-step. You could go from this one into the hop one, into the other one, into maybe a Charleston, ha ha ha, travel, ha 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 ha. It's a lot to do in a row. They do go pretty well together. So play around with it, have fun, you know the drill. Let's try it to music though, for shits and gigs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hell yeah, guys, that was so good. Start with the basic version and kind of move your way down as you get comfortable with the movement, because once the first movement's muscle memory, all the other ones are going to be so much easier. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos from me, and comment what you want to see next. Also, don't forget, there's plenty more where this came from over on the shufflevault.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.